Hello, Mr. Cool Dog. Stealing Woody! So let's see if I can PB again. Fuck. There we go. There's 2 new speed dogs. We double dipped. Hello, Freak Glitcha. How's band practice? How's the clarinet? Clarinet was absent. That's a shame. You should get a clarinet player for the band. Could really spice things up. It's a shame. So if you haven't yet, be sure to go ahead and like the hot new video uploads that I've put up to counterbalance the troll ratio. Uh-oh, the galaxy brains are out. They're firing up, the neurons are firing. I don't fuck people who abuse women, I'm sorry. My bad if that offends you. Oh yeah, I forgot I have new splits now? Hell yes. Would I say things that are untrue, Billy Mays? Hello, Selfie Trash. How's it going? Say it! Oh my god. Fucking say it. I forgot about that clip. We should do a Flashback Friday episode. Remember the time Caleb Hart fucking screamed at his fucking girlfriend live and on GDQ stream? That was epic. I love masculinity. You're good? Not bad? Keep up the good work? Assertive suggestion! Oh my god. God, why is the music here honestly just so epic? It really just is.
No time to lose.
Like, it's annoying. The race music is good, like, annoying at the start, just because every time it makes me think of Alice Penthouse. But when it goes on for more than like 20 seconds, it's really good. Are you looking at the clip, Billy Mays? It's good shit. Definitely a rational, clear-headed individual. Over here! You should have, in my opinion. I don't know what kind of social climate you're in, but the way I see it, if someone says that kind of shit, they should be decked in the fucking face and sent to the hospital. But that's just my opinion. Fucking smash their fucking face with a fucking lock from your locker. Obviously, this is all satire. I am not suggesting assault. What are the big time saves? I don't know. Elevator hop, I guess. Also, apparently, I don't know what was going on with the splits there. Billy Mays, as it is, like, you're on thin ice when it comes to my stream. Like, you say almost exclusively extremely stupid shit. So just think about that. If you enjoy coming into my stream in any capacity to pontificate about how dumb you are, just think about that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, buddy. Yo, Vassara. When's showtime? Yo, Billy Mays, I'm just saying, buddy. After that whole, like, fucking 2-hour, like, weird thing where you're, like, fucking pontificating about kidnapping me or whatever, like, you just gotta say, you're on thin ice. That's all I'm saying. What state do you, or, wait, no, you said you live in the UK, right? Where at? Like, you don't have to tell me obviously a specific town, I'm not trying to dox you, but like, rural, urban, suburban. What are the class demographics? Poor, middle class, lower middle class, rich? 6 hours? Oh, cool. Should be able to catch some LSD then? If you so choose. Because after Double Dip Daily, I'm probably going to take a 30-minute break, get something to eat, and then start another LSD run. Yeah, see, the thing is, I don't know what Yorkshire is. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you were to tell me, like, say something like, oh, I'm from Alabama, I would know what that is. But I'm not familiar enough with British geography to know what Yorkshire means. Other than it reminds me of a dog. Yeah, but what are the class demographics? Like rich, poor? Because that part really intrigues me. Because I feel like if people are poor, they can be reasoned with. But if people are rich, then they just deserve to be punched in the face. That's what I would say. Gonna miss the cycle. Oh my fucking RNG! This run is over. I say. God, I wish I could go to high school again just so I could fucking, like, get into fights. Sounds so fun. Like, here's what you should do. You should put yourself in a position where you can get a news article written about you. So, like, if someone's just, like, being an obnoxious bigot, you know? Position yourself to where people can, like, write a news article. And get them to attack you first. Please. It's not unironic. This is satire. This is a satirical live stream? Oh, right. I forgot. I gotta go back up here. I don't hate you, I'm just saying, like, you say weird and obnoxious stuff sometimes, so I judge you for it. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. But yes, you never want to punch first. That's rule number 1. What you want to do is stand up for yourself, get them to punch you, and then get a news article written about you. High schooler stands up for gay rights and gets beaten up for it.
No time to lose.
Connecticut's pretty bad. If I recall correctly, Connecticut's got one of the biggest income disparities in the Union. The tone. Yeah, what are you, tone deaf? That's some ear humor. Ear humor. That's some ear humor. I'm smart ass. I try my best. Have you ever been beat up before? Okay, here's again, like, you need to get a news article written about you. So I don't know how easy it is to manipulate British press, but like, I don't know what's your relationship with your parents too, because that might be actually a factor to consider. Like, for example, if your parents also hate gay people, then I mean, it might not be a good idea. But if you think your parents would defend you or something, I mean, I don't know. Sprained ankle and arm? That's a shame.
I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit.
But yeah, you want to be able to put yourself in a situation where you can get a news article written and potentially get a lawsuit. You think so, Mr. Cool Ice? Is it really that hopeless? I mean, okay, so here's the thing, like, the internet exists. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be indoctrinating young children's minds. But, I don't know. I feel like if you're going to be beaten up, you might as well profit from it. That's my outlook. Did that guy really not die from 12 discs? None of them hit him? Jesus. $45? What the fuck? Jesus, how the fuck? Good coin? I would be a vegan. However, meat is part of a nutritious diet. And also, I don't think anything personal can be done. So, I think veganism for the sake of, you know, like personal veganism isn't going to change anything. That's my opinion. So, I'd rather just eat meat and advocate for legislation that makes things better for animals. Yeah, I mean, like, once we get to that point, like, it's just kind of a moot point. It's not going to be too relevant anymore. If you vote for it. Actually, I don't even know if it's on the ballot anymore. I did it last week. I'm not answering that question. I didn't even know paper straws even existed. Like, genuinely, I had no idea what a paper straw was until recently. Why the fuck would you make straws out of paper? Like, I had one at a restaurant once, like, really recently. And it just, like, literally disintegrated. Like, it literally just disintegrated into the water. And it was just, like, it disappeared. Like, it was gone. Like, the molecular structure of the straw just completely changed. It's so strange. I also don't even understand straws. I think straws are invented and waste. Like, it's just a waste. Like, does anyone really use a straw? Like, for what? What do you use a straw for? Like, have you never seen a, like, a cup has an open lid for a reason. Like, I don't... What is the straw? Like, what? Like, I'm so confused. Like, I can understand milkshakes, right? Like, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'll accept milkshakes. But for, like, any drink, you know, like soda? What? Water? Hello? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's dumb. It's stupid shit. Only stupid people do that. Just saying. Hashtag real talk. Well, don't put ice in your drinks. Cool. I do. I don't care about that. Who is they? I don't know about, like, but in America we have, like, the ice machine and then also the soda machine. You know what I'm, like, so they're not, like, one thing. It's not like you press the button and both come out at once. I don't know how they do it in England or whatever the fuck. But here, they're two separate tabs. So, I don't understand. Who is they? Also, if I ask for no ice and like it's at a restaurant and the waiter gives me ice, they get no tip. I'm sorry. Like, it's such a basic command. I don't care if you're poor and starving. Like, it's just disrespectful. Not here. Here, like, you get the cup and then you do it yourself. Omega cringe?
I have a laser, and I will use it.
Space period? A real English exam? I see. I wish more internet users would have English exams. Can I get a 1 in the chat if you agree? Hell yes. My echo chamber is backing me up. You know what they say, freak? Facts and logic. In short supply these days. What the fuck? That was very strange. You okay, Billy? That's such a good fucking question, honestly. I'm afraid the answer is 0. Sorry, Billy. I hate to burst your bubble. Bad mutant enemy? That is extremely epic. That is also epic. The fucking... Oh, wow. This is just going to be one of those epic RNG fests, I suppose. One of my favorites. Another exam? Unbelievable. 2 exams at once? How dare they?
Over here, boss!
Just want to fuck. See, this is why you're on thin ice. Like, you say you're joking, except, like, this is shit you do literally 100% of the time. So, I mean... Interesting jokes. Generally, jokes are like little tidbits that are not consistent with your persona. Generally. Frickin' 15 poems? God, poems are so cringe.
Hey y'all, I love poetry. I'm gonna write some poetry.
How about you write a fucking book? Do something useful? I feel like poetry is only ever really used for people to feel like significantly more intelligent than they actually are. And this might be just like anecdotal, like this is my experience with poetry people. But like every time I think of poetry, I just think of Devil Rider and his pompous bitch ass. And people like him. Like, God, poetry is so fucking cringe. I feel like poetry that's like actually good is just like a dead art.
No time to lose.
You'd argue the very thing I'm saying is making you sound like I'm smarter than... Well, I mean, the thing is, I actually am smarter than everyone else. That's the key difference here, freak. Whereas, generally, poetry fans aren't actually smarter than everyone else. That's the critique. Oh my god, stop it. Yeah, I'm gonna be in the way when my laser goes off.
Poetry! I'm gonna write some poetry. a poet and I didn't even know it. Wow, I'm funny and smart. Look how smart I am.
I've never gotten that cycle before, by the way. This is uncharted terrain for me. The thing about poetry is that it's so low effort. Like, it's just low effort cringe. Like, how about you write a song? That takes talent. Writing a song takes talent. Writing poetry is just like literally anybody on planet Earth can write poetry.
Doggy! And then the loggy! And then woof, and then stuff. Look at me, I'm a poet.
Write a fucking song, write a book, write an article. Don't write poetry. Poetry is just fucking cringe. Also, I forgot to go turn in the mice. Yeah, I know it doesn't have to rhyme. But I mean, like, if you're writing poetry that doesn't rhyme, like, come on? You know what I mean? Like, come on? Like, that sauce was really spicy. And then I ate the sandwich. Wow, that's poetry. Congratulations me, I'm a professional poet. Like, if your poetry doesn't rhyme, then it's literally like, you might as well just be sending a text message to your mom. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is the difference, honestly? Nah, I can't stand poetry. The way I see it, poetry is just a fake category for people that are untalented and uncreative to, like, pretend that they're creative and talented. That's the way I see it. Like, even fucking, like, writing comedy is more talent, like, it requires more talent than poetry. Like, all poetry needs is a thesaurus. Like, ever since the thesaurus was invented, poetry became obsolete as some sort of skill or art. I'm sorry? I'm not actually sorry. That's just a verbal tick I have. Nice fucking cannon. I woke up, and then I went to the refrigerator, I opened it up, and I saw some milk. Wow, great poetry! Holy shit, linguistic fucking genius. I walked outside, and I saw a dog, then I went back inside, and went to bed. Wow, literary genius! Wow, look at me, I'm so talented and skillful. My way with words is just wonderful. And don't even get me started on haiku. Do not get me started on haiku. Like, if someone mentions haiku around me, I will literally explode. Haiku is just like the pinnacle of pretentious garbage. Like, haiku is so arbitrary and just means nothing. You know what I mean? It's just like, why does it exist? The only good haiku is the Spyro 3 level where they all speak in haiku, because that's pretty funny. But outside of that, haiku is cringe. Yo, big time save there, I forgot. Sorry? Haiku is fucking cringe. But like the thing about haiku is at least it has some sort of structure to it. It's arbitrary and useless structure, I will say, but at least it has some sort of structure. Whereas, like, again, poetry is just like there is no structure or consistency. It's just cringe. Also good meme. Yeah, haikus are only funny when they're making fun of haikus. That's my official onion. Limerick? Jesus Christ. I don't even know what a limerick is, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I just don't care. Don't even bother defining it for me. I don't want to know. I'd prefer to live my life without knowing. I woke up, looked outside, and it was very, very rainy. And then I cried. Wow, literary genius. Look at me, I'm so special.
I have such a way with words!
The thing about poetry that I don't like is that, like, it's so arbitrary. Because, like, something that sounds good in one language will just, like, sound like fucking rubbish in another language. You know what I mean? Like, imagine translating poetry to, like, just a completely different language and it just looks and sounds like crap. Like, that's the whole point. Like, if you're translating a book, you know, it still has value. If you're translating an article, it still has value. If you translate poetry, it has no value. No, 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 no. It held importance because they didn't know fucking anything else to do. They didn't know what to do with their lives. It's like, well, I guess we can just write some poetry. Yeah, sure. Yeah, should I clip this? I get triggered by poets. I really do. And unironically, too.
Looks like we got ourselves some bouncy boots!
Like, again, poetry is only good for songwriting. If you're gonna write a song, like, hell yeah, like, more power to you. Like, poetry is just, like, incomplete and useless. Yeah, also let's talk about poetry night. Like, imagine going to, like, a local establishment, standing up in front of a fucking group of people, right? And it's like...
I've got some poetry. There's a doggy, and then my son.
Yeah! Like, seriously, like, these people are fucking, like, absurd. Like, my fucking god. Fucking poetry night? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. I feel like I want to defend poetry, but it's not that easy. Exactly. You know I'm just speaking with facts and logic. That was really weird. It just, like, kind of blocked me and stuck me there. That was very strange. Warning, this is unironic. Also, I don't know how I feel about a literal child calling me Omega Hot. I'm gonna have to ask you to not use that meme in the future. I'm just saying, I'm gonna censor your free speech. Hopefully that 11-year-old doesn't come back when I play LSD tonight. For those of you that are unaware, the first time I played LSD and then the second time I played LSD, a literal 11-year-old entered the stream. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. I still don't know how I feel about that, for reference. Like, I still don't know. But I just hope they don't come back. No, it was just one 11-year-old. You may have gotten confused when the 11-year-old was talking to Saturn. I know it's kind of hard, but you may have gotten confused. There are kind of a lot of children here. I don't know, the way I see it, like when I was 15, I was watching Amazing Atheist videos and reading Sam Harris, so I mean, like, if someone's 15 and they're in my stream, like, I'll lead them into a better path than I had, you know what I mean? So, I'll accept a 15-year-old in the stream. But 11, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that's just too young. And look where that got me! Oh my god, stop that. I mean, like, again, like, when you're 15, you're allowed to be stupid. But, if you're around good influencers, like me, I'm very good, and I influence, then things are gonna turn out pretty well. In my defense, libertarianism and, like, free speechism wasn't as bad as it was now, back then. That's my defense. Like, it's still pretty bad, don't get me wrong, but, like, it wasn't as bad. We didn't have free speechers shooting up fucking mosques on, like, a monthly basis. So, I mean, it's a little easier to be duped. Hey, Saturn. Speaking of 15-year-olds, hey, Saturn. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mr. Cool Ice. Like, you can get away being a fucking free speecher in, like, 2013. Like, it's still dumb, but, like, it's not as dumb. Like, if you're a free speecher now, like, you're just a fucking idiot. Like, there's no, like, good free speecher. You know what I mean? Whereas at least you can make the argument that there were good free speechers. This is called damage control, by the way. In case you're wondering. It was okay when I did it, but now it's not okay when everyone else does it. Hello, hi, 8. My name is Boo, and I'm here for the rectal exam. Okay. Good skit. You got anything else? We have literal children in the stream, so I recommend not being sexual. I like poems! Saturn, no! Saturn? I'm sure you have, Billy Mays. Keep it to yourself. Hello, evil genius. How is the engine? What do you mean, how is the engine? To the game? I would say the Toy Story 2 engine is pretty good. It's used in a lot of games. Rascal, A Bug's Life, Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, apparently Sonic R. I wouldn't be surprised if Muppet Race Mania were on the same engine, considering same developers, though I'm not entirely sure. What's wrong with poems? They mean nothing. It's an intellectual exercise in futility. They have no value, and anyone can write them. For example,
I saw a dog, and I jumped over a log, and now I'm happy.
that's my poetry. Look how intelligent I am. Like, it's not, it requires no skill. I've never heard of, I never heard of Sonic R before this. Like, is it bad? Is that what the meme is? I'm just reciting things that Beehil has told me. Which, you know, that doesn't have a really good track record of being the best decision. Again, like, it's just a waste of time. If you want to, like, be an intellectual, write an article, write a book, you know? Make some political analyses. Talking about dogs and logs just makes you look like a fucking goober. Only goobers do poetry. The pattern is different. So you have to memorize. The speedrunners memorize like all the patterns and then know what to do. I just like do the puzzle each time because I have a high IQ. So I can just like, you know, during the speedrun just do math and equations just because my IQ is so big. Whereas other runners, they just can't do that, so they just have a cheat sheet on their other screen. See what I mean, though? Like, that strat is just OP as fuck. Weird. Yeah, it's really funny. It's really fucking funny. Like, they just didn't know what to do and gave up.
Pete, I think it's time
It's so
you learn
good.
the true meaning of playtime. Right over there, guys. No, no, no.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, I just want to expose Devil Rider, for those of you that remember this guy. Just a reminder, this guy would, like, go on Omegle, or Omegle, however it's pronounced, and just, like, recite poetry to strangers with the hopes that they would think he's, intelligent. And again, I'm sorry if I just, like, have bad associations here, but I mean, like, holy fucking shit, that just seems like such the average poet. You know what I mean? Like, every other poet that I've ever met seems to be very similar.
What's that? Bark, bark. This fellow
Agreed,
says he needs to
Freak
go out
Glitcher?
for a little private time. That critter needs help.
It's embarrassing. I got some YouTube comments from my uploads today. Let me check them out. I'm sure there's going to be some Galaxy Brainers. Y'all are going to get a live read of some Galaxy Brains. God, this shit is fucking cringe. Holy fuck. My goodness gracious. Yeah, it is doing pretty well. I knew it was gonna do well, and I'm sure we'll get more. Alright, gotta reset the game. So that it dumps all the fucking RAM or whatever the fuck it does. Did I ever go on Discord VC? I was actually thinking of utilizing my Discord voice chat for maybe like a new series or whatever. Maybe make it a patronizer thing. I don't know. But I might use it. I don't use it often historically. I just am very bad at interacting with my fans, quote unquote my fans. Very bad at interacting with my fans. So yeah, so historically I just kind of ignore my fans and do my own thing. So but I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to be more socially inclusive. But it takes time. Just dropped a coming out vid. How many dislikes does it have? Genuine question. Who's Sally? Alright, stealing Woody.
Stealing wood.
From the oh. Yeah, here's the thing. I'm gonna give you a little intellectual advice. Don't call them by any names. So Sally does not exist. They all use multiple pseudonyms, and they all have the same exact personality. So like distinguishing them from person to person is a useless task. So what you should have said is it would be funny if we just got a 4chaner to talk to, because they are all the same, and they all have no unique identity. They're literally just NPCs that are programmed by the same creator. 85 dislikes. Nice. It's at least a good ratio. But yeah. And I've talked to those people. I talked to those people plenty of times. They're all the same. It's all a bunch of just like, you know, Hitler references. I'm gonna quote Mein Kampf. I hate Muslims because Stefan Molyneux said so. It's like a bunch of stupid horseshit. None of them can, like, I've only interacted with one alt-writer that was, like, at least coming up with their own things. Like, someone that was, like, actually defending things when I pushed them. And, like, usually they all just, like, run and hide and dodge questions. Like, for example, like, I was interacting with one of these guys, and I was asking them, like, oh, how are you going to implement an ethno-nationalist legislation into the United States? Like, how do you do it? And they just couldn't decide, like, they couldn't figure out how to, like, do it. Which is like, you'd think if you advocate for a fascist like governmental structure, you'd at least know how to like legislate basic things. Like for example, my legislation, Green New Deal, I can say that like we should legislate, you know, reducing carbon emissions, we should legislate infrastructure overhauls. But these people just can't even think about the first thing when it comes to legislation. Because it's just all a bunch of 4chan memes. It's just, I hate Muslims, lol, brown people, I hate black people, low IQ, black people suck, like, blah blah blah. It's all the same horse shit. They don't actually think about things. Because, like, an image macro isn't going to tell you how to do legislation. That's the thing. Like, they get all of their politics from 4chan image macros, which, like, they don't tell you anything about how to actually get things done. Now, Republicans, on the other hand, Republicans actually know how to do bad legislation, as we can see with, the judiciary and the recent abortion bans. Like, they actually know how to get shit done, but these internet 4chaners don't know fucking jack shit. They're literally dumb as shit. It's all just reactionary fucking... Someone on the internet said brown people suck, so now I'm gonna base my entire life around that philosophy. Mr. Cool Ice, like, I know, I know. Like, back when I thought that, like, the alt-right was just, like, fringe, like, nonsense, like, the world was so much more entertaining, in the sense that, like, you know, yeah, like, these are all just, like, this is fake, like, no one actually thinks this. But then it's like, you look at Gab, like, you look at that website, One Angry Gamer. I don't know if you haven't seen the Speed Dogs yet, but we did a segment about One Angry Gamer, where it's a website filled with alt-right gamers that, like, pontificate about how to, like, kill transgenders because they're ruining the video games with their politics. And it's just like, oh my fucking god, you know what I mean? And there's hundreds of them. Like, the website has, like, thousands of users that just, like, literally write fan fiction about how they're going to kill all the transgenders. And it's like, how the fuck did this happen? And why is this happening? And of course that's always been a thing. Like, duh, it's always been a thing. But the fact that people do this, like, out in the open, right? Like, I don't know, some people say, like, oh, blah, 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 free speech. But, like, I would support legislation that gets these people jail sentences. If you genuinely have, like, a forum history, like, saying one thing or satire is one thing, right? But if you've got an entire account with thousands of posts that are all talking about how much you want to kill gay people, I think you should be in a prison cell. That's my opinion. You can feel free to disagree if you want. But that's where I'm currently leaning. Because again, like, satire is one thing, saying something stupid once is one thing. But when you have an entire account, like Kiwi farmers, that have like 10,000 posts, and it's all doxing and like death threats and swatting stuff, like, they should all be in prison, for sure. But I'm open to discourse here. Move on to a different topic. Okay. Let's talk about Andy's neighborhood and how much I fucking hate this level.
Talk about candy!
Yo, I haven't had candy in so long. I'm gonna try to reduce my coin collecting here, because I'm always at like 55, 56 on this level. So I'm just gonna try to cut a few. My favorite candy, that's honestly a hard question. White chocolate's good. But I've got to choose something that's like sour. Sour Skittles are really good, but they really fuck up the roof of your mouth. Which is like, God. Like, one pack of sour Skittles will leave you bleeding, unironically. But they are really fucking good. I like chocolate, but I don't know. Chocolate melts, and that's a huge con, in my opinion. Jolly Ranchers are really classic. Twizzlers. I haven't had Twizzlers in a while, but that used to be my favorite food when I was obese. My favorite candy, rather. Ice cream. Do you count ice cream as a candy? If chocolate counts, I think ice cream should count, personally. Honestly, like, generic, like, sour gummy bears, like, those are fine too. Like, I don't really care about the brand, but, like, just, like, sour gummy bears, sour gummy worms, like, that kind of shit. Like, that shit's good as fuck. If chocolate counts, ice cream counts? I'm sorry? They're both in the same category?
Buzz! Over here!
Chocolate milk? Hell fucking yes. That's my favorite candy. Coca-Cola. Yo, strawberry Fanta is my favorite candy. Unironically. Like, that's my genuine answer. Strawberry Fanta. There we go. Go fuck yourself. My favorite candy is frost. Oh my god. Nice. Grape has always been my least favorite flavor of candy. I'm sorry. Alright, let's add a no melting clause. If your quote-unquote candy can melt, then it's not candy. Chocolate isn't candy, I'm sorry. Is dark chocolate candy? Like 90% dark chocolate, is that candy? Because I don't think that's candy. I'm sorry, chocolate's not candy. White chocolate, I'll say white chocolate might be candy. But like chocolate? Nah, chocolate's not candy. I'm sorry. It's not candy. Huh? It 2017? Nice. Reminder, It 2019 should be a thing. Should be a thing as in like, I'm pretty sure it's coming out this year. Not should be a thing as in like, it's not confirmed and I just want that. Because I don't necessarily want it. I'm just stating that it should be coming out this year. And also, Toy Story 4 is coming out this year, isn't it? Stop, freak.
Need some coins here, Buzz!
I don't know anything about them. Never played them. The most amount of the most amount of players in a multiplayer game I've ever played has been Big Team Battle in Halo 3. That's my limit. God, I fucking love Big Team Battle. Ugh, God, it's so fucking good. There's nothing better than Big Team Battle on Sandtrap. Yo, holy fuck, I'm about to stop the stream and go play Halo. June, whoa. Wait, freak, what? When do you leave again? It's before that, right? Unfortunately. I forgot. Do I only play retro games for the most part? God damn it. I didn't know it was next month. Toy 4 is next fucking month. Holy fucking cannoli. Well, we can watch Toy 1 through 3 at least.
Toys! I love toys!
Oh, I'll definitely do a review. I haven't been watching many movies lately. I've been in a non-movie mood. Shower done, hell yeah. Hashtag blog? Hashtag? Just saying yeah, I love it. Shoutouts to B-Hill. By the way, this is the last run of the week. Didn't even realize it. This is our last chance to PB for the double dip. Just a reminder, this is your last chance as well to become a patron. Patronize me and you can help choose next week's double dip. Every other week I choose the game and then patrons choose the game, so... If you would like to be a part of the double dip selection procedure, you can give me at least $1 a month.
We're all children! I'm a teenager.
I've been thinking about doing Pokemon Yellow speedruns, but I also speedrun other RPGs. Most notably, by most notably I mean, I think one of two, Chocobo's Dungeon 2. I also speedrun Champions Return to Arms, which I want to play again soon. I want to get sub 3 hours in that game. God, I wish. I've played Pokemon Yellow, but I have not speedrun it. I do have it though. It's the only Pokemon game I have. I hear they have an opening. Oh my god. Very close.
I'm Buzz Lightyear,
Space Ranger.
Protection Unit.
Do I have a way to capture it? Yeah. I can stream Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, GameCube, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PC of course. I can stream PSP, and I can stream Xbox, and I can stream Xbox 360. That's it. How? I use the GameCube and Game Boy Player adapter.
I wanna play my Game Boy!
Yeah, pretty much. I agree. Doesn't get better. It's not that expensive. It was only like $80. Believe it or not, I used to be a very, very, very wealthy streamer. But not anymore. I'm honestly really glad I bought that when I had money. Like, I never really used it until recently. But, like, I just bought it because I knew I wanted it for the future.
No time to lose.
And I'm really glad I did. Though I didn't, then I couldn't play things like Dungeon Dice Monsters now. What happened? The website I used to stream for shut down? 'Cause they're a bunch of thieves. I wonder how that lawsuit's going. I gotta look it up. Thieves. They were in a lawsuit for stealing technology? You hope you can be a regular? Like a stream regular?
Me too!
I'm trying to be more proactive with my outreach. Hence why I'm starting to make a lot more like clips and stuff, and I'm starting to be more more aggressive with my opinions. God, I love chat interaction. So I wish that was a split. I did a split there on accident. I mean, I've been streaming since 2012, so I've developed the skills. Just a reminder, I will be doing an LSD speedrun tonight. Probably gonna take like a 30-minute to an hour break after this this run. Get some food, recharge, and then LSD tonight. I'm gonna be finishing every LSD run I start, at least for like if it turns out like I'm like 15 runs in and like I can't beat Pete Door's time without like, you know, resetting and using my time more optimally, then I will do that if I need to. But I'm gonna try to finish every LSD run, just for the sake of it. Discord VC while on break? No promises. Like I said, I'll consider that in the future. Let's not go that far. We can do it tomorrow, Freak. No double dips tomorrow.
Oh. Yay!
Yeah? I love the artwork in this game. Like, all the toy boxes and stuff and all the various levels are always really fucking good. I figured out the strat for that. I have to damage boost, and then I can hit that right before the animation. That's why I keep saving time there. Before I didn't know that, so I always had to like wait 3-4 seconds for that animation. Claymation, I'm a fan. I used to watch a lot of Claymation Christmas movies when I was young.
I am Buzz Lightyear. Come in peace.
I think that's too far left. No, it's not too far left. What do I do in school? Oh, what did I do in school? Well, my high school story is a little long, but essentially I got really sick when I was young, and that resulted in me taking a lot of sick days from school, and starting around 7th, 8th grade. And by the time I got to high school, they just started not believing me. So like we'd have doctor's notes and everything, and we turn them in, everything of course. And they just at some point just decided, nah, this person's obviously lying. So then they started harassing my mother constantly, sending on police officers to our house, like that kind of stuff. And as a result, they forced me to fail and repeat several classes. Like for example, I failed biology class with like 103-point grade or so. So that's pretty epic. And basically my high school experience boiled down to me going when I wasn't sick and just not participating in class and sitting in the back of the room reading books all day. And then I dropped out when I was 16, just so that the police would stop harassing my mother. And I got a GED probably within the year. Yeah, it was like 8 months later or so. Shoutouts to America. By the way, when I was sick, the hospital, this'll feel good for you being European. The insurance company that my mom had decided to sign off on the surgery I had when I was 14, and then after the fact, they didn't pay the bill. So like they signed it off, the doctors performed a surgery on me, fixed my my illness, and then they just at the end decided they weren't gonna pay. So my mom went bankrupt and we were poor for about a decade. God bless America.
Pew pew pew.
45. So yeah, whenever you hear people talk about like universal health care or whatever, and like all the people that you know, go bankrupt due to the healthcare industry, I'm one of them. Well, I guess technically my mother is one of them, but given that I was a child at the time, I was also experiencing that. Good country. That's why I think anyone who doesn't like agree with universal healthcare is just an extremely evil person. And they should probably have their head like stuffed in a vat of acid and then see what they think about it. So that's my take. Hell yeah. Back to the violence, yeah. Sorry? Anti-vax parent? Were you not vaccinated? Or is it like they're anti-vax afterward? You're not oh my god, really? Like unironically? Huh. The thing is, I don't know how vaccines work in the sense of like, can you just take them whenever? Or are they just like most effective when you're a child? Like theoretically, when you turn 18, can you vaccinate yourself? Or is it like that point? Like, I don't know how that shit works. I personally would recommend taking them as soon as possible. You don't like needles? I mean, I feel you. I don't like needles either. But, I mean, you're 15 years old. I don't know. I mean, that's, like, yeah, sure, we don't live forever, but that's no reason to, like, have your entire future, like, thrown into the hands of RNG, just because your mom or dad is stupid. I mean, okay, so I have a lot of experience being sick, in the sense of, like, we were always too poor to afford having a medicine cabinet. Like, for example, I just didn't even know what a medicine cabinet was until, like, you know? Like, medicine cabinet isn't, like, why it's called a medicine cabinet. For me, it's just, like, I put my toothbrush there, and it's always been like that. But, I don't know. I'm very used to being sick, and I don't like it. I got sick a lot as a kid. I mean, I was vaccinated, but I got sick a lot as a kid and never really had any medication for it, and that really sucks. Though people say it builds a stronger immune system, I don't know. Either way, I hate being sick. Listens to Alex Jones? My fucking god. We need to get you out of there? I don't know, I feel like the thing is, like, every time you get sick, it can kill you. Like, you might not really understand it, but when you're sick and your immune system is low, like, that's where other diseases can very easily kill you. Well, maybe not very easily, but, like, it's more likely. Like, I know a lot of people, like, I don't know, I know one person that died because they didn't go to the hospital for a fever. But I've read a lot of stories of people just dying because they just, oh, I have a fever, let me just ignore it. And then, because obviously they can't pay for a doctor's visit because God bless America. And then boom, dead. Oh my god. That's epic as fuck. That's epic as fuck. That's so I wish I got the mouse there, because that would have been really good. But sadly I didn't. Oh my god, that's fucking epic. That would have been so fucking good. I don't know, I really just don't like people that are against science. Especially when other people are, like, vulnerable as a result.
No time to lose.
That triggers the fuck out of me, personally. Like, I was a very sick child. Like, I got sick a lot as a kid, and it sucked. In a lot of different ways. Like, not just, like, sick as in, like, choo-choo, like, achoo, I mean, sick, but I mean, like, sick as in, like, you know, rashes, bee stings that cause, like, allergic, like, breakouts, that kind of stuff. And then I had my intestinal issues, which is the aforementioned surgical procedure. Had a lot of other stuff. Bee stings were the worst. I got stung as a bee 4 times, like, when I was around, like, 8 to 10. ish. And ever since then, I just like never put myself in a situation where bees would ever hurt me. Just never go outside. Bee stings fuck me the fuck up. Like a bee sting leaves me like incapable of moving for 2-3 weeks. I remember I got stung on my ear when I was like 9 or 10 and I couldn't sleep. And it lasted like, I just like every time I slept I'd wake up like 30 times just because. And that lasted for probably about a month before I was like back to normal. Yeah, very, very highly allergic to bees. I haven't been stung since I was a kid though, which is like, I've got a good streak going. Like, you know how people count their throw-ups? You know, it's like, oh, I haven't thrown up in like 4.5 years. I count my bee stings. I haven't had a bee sting in like about 12 years. And I'm very, very nervous about it. Like, that's a really long streak, you know? And all it takes is just one bee to just like decide to fuck me over.
Over here, boss!
Gonna lose time here, but the run's not over. Stop. Stop. Stop it. Oh my god. Yo, my tits are huge, unironically. Like, you might be able to not be able to tell, but like, we got a lot of shit going on here, just saying. I'm gonna start wearing push-up bras and V-necks pretty soon, it's gonna be epic. Dude, that's the whole reason I transitioned. Like, you think I actually wanted to be a girl? Of course not. No, I just wanted to be, like, an attention whore on the internet. Of course I want to be a new girl. Duh. They don't call me a trans-trender for nothing. God, that's like the dumbest fucking meme. Yes, I'm going to assign myself to the most hated minority in the fucking world for attention. Like, what the fuck? Like, imagine actually thinking that. Oh my god, can you fucking imagine? Like, why the fuck would anyone ever quote-unquote go trans for fucking attention? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Why are these people so stupid? I have 6 Discord messages. I wonder what those are. Of course, they're all from Free Glitching. Oh no, they're not. Only a few of them are. My goodness, Freak. You know a couple of people what? Are you joking? I really hope you're joking and not saying something dumb. Is that a joke? I'm pretty sure you're joking. I'm just gonna ignore those messages because they're fucking stupid. I don't care if you think you're serious. I mean, it's a stupid thing to say. Epic RNG? I'm gonna game over, and then the run's done. Wow, this RNG. Holy shit, Zerg. This run is over now? This is my chance to bring it back, and the RNG was fucking too much? That doesn't mean people are trans for attention, you stupid fuck. Sorry, I'm just... real talk, you know? Both sides. People exploring gender doesn't mean they're going trans for attention. That's a stupid thing to say. Darn, the run's over. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm assuming you're talking about people in, like, school or, like, teenagers or whatever, because, like... No, that's just stupid. That's just dumb. I'm sorry. And, like, declaring yourself the opposite gender for, like, 2 weeks doesn't equal, quote-unquote, like, being a trans... Like, going... I hate saying going trans, because it's dumb as shit, but... Like, those aren't the same thing. Like, the meme is that people think people would dedicate the rest of their lives to, like, LARPing as something that they're not for the sake of, like, internet points. That's the meme. Which is a stupid meme. People exploring their gender as a teenager and then deciding that it's, you know, not what they're doing. Like, that's whatever. I also blame the water. People should stop drinking water. Unironically, how long do you think people can live without drinking water? Like, can you live your whole life without drinking water? And I'm talking about, like, just water. Like, I mean, like, replacing water with, like, juice or, like, soda or something, you know what I mean? Because, like, there's people out there that, like, just drink soda, and it's just like, how, like, you know what I mean? Like, how long can you live like that without ever having water? I know that there was some, I forget the exact context, but I read this story where there was some town with a Coca-Cola, like a production thing, and it ruined the water supply. So the only thing that people could drink in the town was, like, soda products, and, like, water was actually a scarce thing. And then, like, they got a bunch of, like diseases, like diabetes and stuff. Which is, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you just drank, like, would you get diabetes from drinking juice all day, or, like, soda? Like, soda all day, yeah, but I don't know, it's just, like, how do you avoid drinking water? And I'm just curious, like, what the logistics are. I also hesitate to take things teenagers take seriously in the age of irony, bros. Now, that doesn't mean to not believe them, but that means, like, in the sense of, like, if they just immediately pretend, like, stop, like, after the quote-unquote attention goes away, then, I mean, that's not, like, that's not the same thing. Yeah, I mean, milk too. Like, I guess you can, dude. Like, your whole life. It's just, it's weird. I'm judging people's lifestyles right now. It's just fucking weird. It's fucking weird! It's fucking weird! I don't even know what adult means anymore. In the age of irony, bros, like, those words just have no meanings. Like, what is the difference between an adult and a teenager when you have fucking, like, Sargon of Akkad running for fucking parliament? Like, what is the practical difference, you know what I mean? Because it sure as hell has nothing to do with age, that's for sure. Like, I'm not, like, what is an adult? Like, I would say I probably graduated to adult status, like, maybe, like, 2 years, like, a year and a half, 2 years ago. Fucking 12 to 17? Come on, you're 15 now. You don't have to pretend you're a teenager at 12. That's something 12-year-olds do. You can drop that. Tough little boomer. Oh my god. I know you're joking. I know. I'm just owning you. I'm owning you epic style. Yo, B-Hill. Sadly no PB today, but this is the final run. Whoops. I love Monster, for sure. Freak, when you're over, we're gonna become energy drink addicts. So you're paying for it. The problem with energy drinks is they're expensive. Though, I do really like coffee. Coffee is so fucking amazing. I've been having about 4 cups of coffee a day, and it's like fucking, it's boosting my mood, my productivity, that's the word. Like, coffee is a fucking godsend. Like, holy fuck. I love coffee. Hey, Aster Quasi. By the way, just a reminder, I'm gonna do an LSD run tonight. After this is over, I'm gonna take a like 30-minute to a 60-minute break, eat food, relax a little bit, and then I'm gonna pop in LSD Dream Emulator, and we'll see if I get the whir. I would say I'm capable of whir at like pretty much any point now. I mean, like, I don't want to like underplay the amount of skill involved, but like, let's be honest, I'm pretty sure I can get whir if it's just good RNG. That being said, I do want to finish. I do want to finish the run no matter what it is, just because I think it's going to be fun. Though I could change my mind, you never know. If I'm like 30-40 minutes behind or something, then I might just say like, fuck it, but I'm going to try not to. Red Bull is fucking awful. You're dumb? Oh, I don't drink Monster with the sugar. I drink the 0-cal Monsters, which are really fucking good. They're really fucking good. That green one that they came out with, oh my fucking god, oh my fucking god, oh my fucking god, it's so fucking good. I'm about to come. They're so good. That's epic. Hey, I am a millennial, thank you very much. Some people think I'm Generation Z, but I do not identify with Gen Z. I do not in any way, fashion, or form identify with Gen Z. 1995 to like 1997 are like, the kind of like, I'm 96 for reference. Like those are the like, depending on how you were raised, which generation you'll fall into. And I didn't have internet until I was 12. So I consider myself a millennial. Also, millennials are fucking epic. Way more intelligent than Gen Z. Though that's probably because Gen Z is still so young yet. I always say if you're 98, then yeah, you're probably 98er or younger. You're probably Gen Z. I hate to break it to you. How old am I? I'm 22. I'm turning 23 in, jeez, a week and a half. Can I get a grimace emoji, Mr. Cool Ice? '93, that's millennial status. I think millennial cutoff is like 35 or something. I don't remember what year that is. And I'm doing math right now. Don't make me. Am I famous? Scoop me? Unless you're just pontificating. By the way, I'm just going to say this again, just a reminder, I am taking a break after this, but I will be back streaming. So I know some people, like when I do like a mid-stream break, just like disappear, and then like, you know, like they never come back. I understand that's a thing people do, but I'm just here to say don't do that. I will be streaming a 5-hour speedrun. Like, the stream is not over. Like, I'm just, again, I know that there's people out there that go like, oh, the stream's off, so I'm just gonna go do something else. And like, I'm not trying to control you here, but I'm just saying, obviously, there's nothing better that you could do within an hour from now than watching me play LSD. You know what I mean? Like, there's no superior option. I'm sorry. Especially nothing you are thinking of. Like, I could maybe think of superior options, but that's because I'm a super genius with a high IQ. There is nothing you could be doing that you could think of that's better than watching the stream in an hour. So I'm just like putting that out there. That's like a public statement.
Play with my spelunker!
Adam Sandler. Oh my goodness. This guy's stuck in the fucking suitcase? Stop being such a bloody bugger. Oh, wait. I shouldn't have exited, I forgot. Alright, let's try. Now I have, wait, help. I have no lives now? Wait, hold on, I just realized I have no lives now? Uh-oh. Alright, I'm doing the classic strat. .200 IQ? Yeah, I know, I don't care. I'm just fucking around for fun. Alright, let's try that again. I'll consider it selfie trash, but again, no promises.
Get 'em, boys! Okay.
Oh my god, can you get the fuck down here? There we go. Boss defeated.
Bonus movie.
Well, Stinky Pete, I think it's time you learned the true meaning of playtime. Right over there, guys! No! No! No!
Oh, Bullseye! We're part of a family again!
Man? say you're a bright young woman with a beautiful yarn full of hair. A hair full of yarn. It's, I must go.
Well, aren't you the sweetest space toy I ever met?
Stinky Pete plays Smash.
What's that? Bark, bark. This fellow says he needs to go out back for a little private time.
That critter needs help!
Alright, so that is the Double Dip Daily Week 4. Just a reminder, if you are a patronizer, then you can help me make next week's game choice. If you're not a patronizer, I suggest becoming one. Ask your moms for their credit cards. Ask your dad. Play some MMORPGs and do some real money trading and make a fake PayPal account and then give that to me. Do something. Figure something out. Alright, get the fuck out of here. I'm hungry.